Hearing, this is docket 909.
This is a life.
All right, this is the matter of the state of Vermont versus Jody Herring. This is docket 909.
This is a life felony. It's a very serious crime. Ms. Herring is additionally suspected of involvement in 3 additional homicides. Those are currently under investigation as well. Additionally, having reviewed the facts of the affidavit of probable cause, the state is requesting that Ms. Herring be evaluated for competence pursuant to the statutory provisions, particularly 13 VSA 4814.
I'm opposing the assessment, correct. The assessment itself, post-arraignment, is part of a critical stage of the prosecution. It impacts Ms. Herring's right to counsel and effective assistance of counsel. The case at its infancy at this point simply provides me insufficient information to adequately represent her even during the assessment. So we would at least ask for a stay until such time as the state makes its Rule 16 production, which I would assume would be within the next 14 days, and then allow myself on behalf of Ms. Herring to either file a motion in continued opposition or notice the state that we no longer have an opposition.
I will fully vote ordering any competency assessment at this point until the issue is formally raised by motion with the defense having the opportunity to respond to it.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is the part of the beginning of the court hearing for Jody Harrington. This article here also discusses, it says when her colleagues, it's from USA Today, when her colleagues was killed, social worker Maggie Van Dyne thought back over the 6 years entering Vermont homes for the Department of Children and Families. Until recently, Van Dyne held the same frontline job as Laura Sobel, the child welfare caseworker who was fatally shot on Friday. One of the reactions when I heard about Laura's death was that I was talking to social workers about, and I can't stop thinking of those people who wanted to kill me, she said. For a lot of people that we work with, the moment passes, the rage, the anger. So this article goes on to kind of go a little bit more in depth about what's happening with some of the caseworkers and how they're sort of on their own realizing they're in jeopardy. I guess the article speaks for itself. Talks about just their jobs and other mundane, sometimes ridiculousness here, that they have fear and all of this business. Well, I have a feeling that stuff like this is just going to happen more and more as the government gets selfish and starts pulling in too many foster kids. And I think overall this, I don't think it's going to change what they do or how they do their job, because I have a feeling that the money is so good that there's probably no way they're going to stop. So until then, I guess all of these people will continue to having vigils for each other, but they're not going to get any sympathy from the community of parents that had their family completely torn apart, obliterated, children missing from family, and then they get hurt or killed in foster care. There's just no forgiveness for that. So with that said, it's just an article. That's it. Thank you.